Ting Ting points toward a girl and says, "Brother, look, she is over there." Then Yang looks at her and says calmly, "Okay, I'll talk to her." He quickly walks toward her, and after he leaves, the other two go back. Reaching her, Yang politely says, "You are Meng Meng, the girl for today's match, right?" Meng Meng smiles and says, "Yes, it's me, and this is my mother." Then Yang calmly says, "My name is Yang. I am 35 years old. I work at a construction site." Meng Meng says in surprise, "Do you work at a site?" Yang says calmly, "Yes, I work at a site, and I don't hate my work. I don't think it's something to be ashamed of." Meng Meng nervously says, No, that's not what I meant. When I come to see a proposal, I don't care about profession. I just want someone who is a little better than me and who takes care of me and my mother. Since I've come to see a proposal, I clearly state my conditions. I want a person whose situation is better than mine, and whose income is also higher, who is patient, and who loves me. Meanwhile, suddenly the aunt starts feeling cold. Yang immediately takes off his coat and gently puts it on her, saying softly, "So that you don't catch a cold, please wear this." The aunt looks at him in surprise and thanks him. Then Yang calmly says to Meng Meng, "Tell me your condition. I'm listening." Meng Meng softly says, "My first condition is that my salary is 5,000, so I want at least yours to be 6,000. Then Yang politely says, "I am not that kind of person. I am just a laborer, but if I work hard, I can earn more than 10,000. This is acceptable to me. Now tell me your second condition." Meng Meng innocently says, "My second condition is that after marriage, can my mother live with us?" Yang smiles and says, "You are really very filial." Meng Meng lovingly says, "She is not my biological mother. She raised me." Yang says kindly, "Don't worry. I accept all your conditions." Then he says, "Now tell me, how do I seem to you?" Meng Meng shyly says, "You seem nice. Why don't we all sit together and have a meal?" Yang smiles and says, "Okay." He starts moving forward while pushing Mother on the wheelchair. Just then a secretary comes and says, "Brother, there is an emergency in the company. Will you help me right now?" Meng Meng says in surprise, "Girl, you have mistaken the wrong person." The secretary smiles and says, "I haven't made any mistake. My brother is the chairman of the Chong Tao Group." Then Yang steps toward her and calmly says, "Did what I said get done?" The secretary smiles and says, "Half of it is done. This is a 300-yard house. Now only this lady's signatures are left." She says, "Okay, if there's nothing else, I'm going back." And she leaves from there. After she leaves, Meng Meng looks at him in surprise and says, "Brother, didn't you work at a construction site? Then how did you become such a big boss?" Yang politely says, "The thing is, whenever I went to see proposals, I went as a boss. And the girls who came close to me always had some purpose. I just wanted to find a girl who would be sincere and honest with me. That's why today I wore these clothes and took a test. You didn't mind, right?" Meng Meng hesitantly says, "It's okay. I don't mind." Then Yang lovingly says, "Are you willing to be with me?" Hearing this, Meng Meng falls into thought. Then her mother lovingly says, "Daughter, say yes to him." Meng Meng shyly says, "I'm willing." Then Yang lovingly says, "It's amazing that through a small test, I finally found a girl who truly cares about me. I wanted to be you in the beginning, you in the end, and you till the very last." Friends, how did you like our video? Please do share your valuable opinion in the comments.